Hi there, I'm Danny Griffin, the founder of freethinkingtools.com, real estate agent, coach, and mindset expert with this week's Monday Motivation. So this week I couldn't help but think about all those rules and regulations and standards, everything that's put in place to keep us in line, to make us march in step. Well, who made those rules and why are they there? Are they there to prevent chaos or are they there to control us? Well, the debate rages on, but there's no doubt that there's something more important that's going on here that's internal, that's inside of us. Because you see, every time we take a rule or regulation that we think is important, we decide which ones are important and those that are not. Well, we either keep them or we break them. But then we judge ourselves based on that performance. And that's a hairy place. You have to be careful here because, of course, we're not trying to be perfectionists. That just doesn't exist. Nobody's going to walk lockstep in line with every rule or regulation that they set for themselves. So you have to be careful what happens when you break those rules or you bend them or you don't align with them, because that judge internally can be very harsh. You'll often see people that get very depressed after they do something against their standard and really get stuck in a rut because of it. Well, let's make the argument, like my good old friend Maxwell Maltz says, that there really are no major mistakes that should blow you completely off course. Rather, it's an awakening. It's an awareness that should come from the judging. And where does that come from? Well, again, it could be subconscious, but your gut is the thing that's speaking to you. Especially after you've done something, taking some action. Your gut tells you whether you think it was right or wrong. So as you're judging, then the question becomes, did you compromise? Did you compromise your own rules and standards? And if you did, now what? Because you see, what really matters about this process is what you do once you compromised your own standard. So let's make the argument that to self-improve, to get better, at that moment of compromise, what you do really defines you, so it matters. Hey, I'm Danny Griffin with this week's Monday Motivation, thinking about rules, judging, and compromising so that you can constantly improve upon your standards, and that's how you grow, and that's how you end up being the best you can be. So thanks for tuning in here on freethinkingtools.com, and I'll see you next